Ah, the Minecraft overworld. An endless sandbox filled with countless biomes waiting to be explored, monuments and villages to discover, unique mobs to encounter, and stunning landscapes to call home. It would be fair to say that, for most players, the overworld provides the core Minecraft experience, a familiar world they can explore, build in, and eventually call home. At least, that is the case, unless you're me. Welcome to Goblinman Mode. Hello and welcome then to Goblinman Mode, a restricted Minecraft run inspired by the sort of restricted account series you see over on old school RuneScape by YouTubers such as Settled. So the idea is simple. Take a normal game, throw a bunch of restrictions and self-made rules at it, and see how far you can get with the new challenges that they present. So, what are the self-imposed rules here? Well, for Goblinman Mode, the biggest restriction is pretty straightforward. I have to live underground. If I do step into sunlight, I will burn just like a zombie or a skeleton. As a result, nighttime raids are an option to collect small amounts of wood and potentially animals, but long distance travel cannot be done via the surface. So all travel must be done through tunnels, caves and other underground infrastructure. This leads us on to our next main rule, which is we cannot use the Nether for long distance transportation. Continuing on with this theme, there will be no intentional F3 use. Navigation relies on memory, signs, tunnels and landmarks, rather than coordinates and biome readouts. Any large-scale builds will be thematic, using blocks that you would find underground that a goblin would use to build, such as stone, deep slate and other cave blocks. And lastly, only foods that fit the theme will be consumed, mostly meat, mushrooms, stews and basic vegetables. More human foods like bread or baked potatoes are banned. So that is Goblinman Mode. You'll see a little pop-up here, the rules, just a little recap. Now, there's not too many, but trust me, it's enough to completely change the ways the game is played and add quite a lot of challenge as well. And trust me, if there's one thing I learned in my first attempt, there is plenty of challenge. Oh, sorry, baby. Oh, and this is what happens. Right, wait, is there a skeleton? I'm just trying to live. I'm a nightmare. Oh, no, it's daytime. No, see the smoke there. See the smoke. Oh. Okay. Oh, please tell me you saw that. So yes, as you can see, there is plenty of challenge. You might notice as well there are some weird mobs like crocodiles there. There are quite a few mod packs added, specifically more focus on underground, adding mobs, adding new terrain, so I'm excited to get exploring those as well. Now, that first attempt did teach me one thing, and that is today's goal for the episode. We need a safe cave to live in with a bed. We need iron armor and tools so I'm not dying every 2 seconds. And we need a consistent source of food so I'm not starving every 2 seconds. So without further ado, let's see how we got on. So after spending my first daytime hiding in a hole, making my first tools and gathering some blocks, I did what any good goblin would do and went scurrying into the forest in search of food and a cave to call home before the sun rose once again. Okay, really nice here. We've got some cows. Okay, we need to get out of here. Okay, it's going to be daytime soon as well. We need to look out for a cave. We're also just going to commit in the early game. Really not a big fan of when those noises happen, to be honest. That kind of... it's causing me a little bit of stress, but it's okay. We'll keep on going. Make ourselves a fresh axe. Now, at this point, things were looking pretty good. I'd found sweet berries, which were a plentiful food source. I'd managed to loot a bed. And it was time for me to explore this cave system a bit further, which might just hold the secret to surviving the early game of Goblinman Mode. Yeah, and we're just gonna take these items out with us. And with that, shall we get a move on? Well, that was bloody ridiculous, wasn't it? Okay. A little dirt. That's our little dirt entrance. Okay, should we try again? Should we give it another go? Let's eat my berries. Ah. What's this? Okay. Ooh. Is that a lush cave already? Now, I didn't realise it at this point, but finding a lush cave was going to be absolutely huge for the run. This is because, at this point, my biggest issue is mobs. I am restricted to areas with low light, being on the surface at night or being in caves. However, due to the existence of glowberries in lush caves, this will provide me with not only a food source, albeit not the best, it will also provide me a safe place to live, thanks to the light that glowberries emit, preventing mobs from spawning. So, it was time to move into this cave. Right, I believe I've got everything. Let's just pop our heads upstairs. So, after packing up all of my chests and my bed, I thought, just before I go down and move into the lush cave, maybe I'll go and get a little bit more wood. You can never have too much wood. Okay, we're just doing a quick nighttime raid. This is now good though. We've now got our base of operations, which means we are ready to begin. Do we not have any animals around here? No. Oh. Hey, man. Okay. It was around this time where it started to dawn on me just how terrible I am at games in general, so I hope you enjoy my misery. Following that, I proceeded to sprint through the forest for the entire night time, while frantically shoving berries down my throat and dodging mobs the entire time, so I'll leave you to enjoy some clips of that. And when you're not allowed to use F3 because of your own bloody rules, then... It's really happening right now. No! Oh my god. Jeez. Jesus. Sun is rising. I believe we've lost our stuff. As I wandered aimlessly through the forest, it became clear that I wasn't going to find my things. However, I now had bigger things to worry about. The sun was rising and smoke was emitting from my character. Luckily, I just about managed to find a small cave opening that led directly into the lush cave. I spent a good 10 to 15 minutes exploring, gathering resources, before eventually finding a nice open area that would soon become my first base. Yeah. This will do. We just need somewhere that's kind of like our base camp of operations for now. And so I got to doing as goblins do, digging myself a little hole where I felt safe, where I could hoard my extremely limited wealth. I also got to harvesting lots of glowberries, planting some more, until eventually I had a home that I could call my own. Oh, and let's not forget some iron armor. And one more. Lovely. Alrighty then. That about sums up sort of where we are at now. So here we are. We're in our lush cave home. We've started to set up some little farms here, but I'll admit this could be sorted out a little bit. So step number one is kind of get some more tidy farm areas laid out, so I'm not constantly running through all this. So I'm thinking maybe dig out some areas or have it going around the sides. Just kind of tidy it up a little bit for now. Oh, my days. What do we have here? Just mute in there for a moment. Oh, hello. Ah, what a nice, what a cute little guy. Welcome. You are more than welcome to stay here, young man. And the best part is we don't even have to put him in a bucket, because he is here, he is in our home. Well, looks like we have our first companion down here in the Goblin Cave. I really like this. I don't know if this is what the vanilla lush caves look like. I haven't really played Minecraft in a while, but I love it. I love this mix of blocks. I think this might be mods. I don't know. So just went through sort of the general perimeter here on this central part. Just cleaned it up a little bit to make the viewing experience a little bit better. But it's all subject to change, and this could become the beginning of the Goblin City. This could be the long-term base, or this could just be that early game base that we're chilling at. So not too much stress right now, but for now it'll do. It's scenic. I'm a big fan. Got my sweet berries over here growing in a couple little rows. Yeah, nothing fancy, but for now it will work, and I will kind of slowly extend to these and maybe make a few rows. But berries it is for now. Berries it is. Right. So I'm going to get this stuff organised, and then I'm going to get geared up, and we're going to go for a mining trip. I'd like to acquire some diamonds. I'd like to get a bit of a route down to the caves below us. But one thing that I need to think about is that I am not allowed to use F3, so I need to think about navigation. I have a feeling I'm going to try and just walk through and be like, oh, I'll be fine, but I probably won't be. So I'm going to work on some kind of a waypoint, some kind of simple design that I can quickly make within a cave and sort of follow back home. So if I put it at sort of when I get to a point where there's two different ways to go, you know what I mean. What's that called? Crossroads, when we get to a crossroads. So that is a plan. Dump the stuff now. I'm going to get geared up for a little trip into the mines. I'm not going to go too far because I only have 48 sweet berries and a little bit. I'm sure I'll gather a bit of rotten flesh along the way. One thing I did see is, I don't know from what mod this is, but I found cinnabar. I thought I was mining redstone, but it turns out, yeah, this. I don't know what it is. It's part of one of the mods I've downloaded. I should probably find that out. But for now, into the caves. Oh my god. Jesus. Ooh. Okay. Keep an eye on that baby zombie. Oh, it's not, it's just a normal zombie. We have our first mineshaft. Exciting. That's going to be nice for early wood, because I don't really want to have to be going up to the surface all the time. It's not... I'm not going to be relying on it, but it's definitely going to be helpful. Oh, let's deal with this guy. Please don't hit me. I don't want to... There's all this grass everywhere. Okay. Oh, and we come to an area where we've actually already torched, which is interesting. Interesting. Where is this torching around here? And he emoted on me, bro. Okay, right, let's continue exploring around here, and then I'm going to go and get my inventory set up for an exploration to the first abandoned mineshaft. We do have an abandoned mineshaft mod on as well, so it's going to be a little bit cooler than vanilla. Excited to check that out. I mean, I really can't complain with this sort of sweetberry, glowberries early food source. I mean, I'm really not in a rush to sort out the mushroom situation too quickly. It's a bit annoying only having one hunger at a time, but playing safely in the early game is absolutely fine. Right, let's gear up and let's go to the mineshaft. However, it was just then as I was preparing to explore the abandoned mineshaft that I remembered I was still yet to have a bed. I did have one, I lost it, and if I were to die down in that cave, it would be a blooming disaster, let me tell you that much right now. So, I began the process of tunneling up to the surface to hopefully find some sheep during the night time, get some wool, make myself a bed, and then I would be ready to explore in our next episode. However, as you're going to see, things once again didn't go to plan. I'm starting to notice a theme in this video. I'm starting to notice a little bit of a theme, hopefully not for the series. You know, we're going to cross our fingers that maybe I just get a little bit better at the game. It's making me realise how much I rely on cheating when I play normally, because I have cheats disabled. I think I've already tried to go into creative like 4 times. And we have another panic room. No. 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 Yeah, that's right. So I thought I was going into the dusk, you know, into the start of the night time. Turns out I was actually going into the dawn, the start of the daytime, which for me and my silly little rules is a bit of a problem. So I ran into some mobs, some creepers, some skeletons while the sun came up, got myself set on fire, panicked, and then burnt to death. So once again, I'm going to show you some clips of me trying to find my way back to my dead body. Will he do it this time? Let's see. Oh, and also, I know somebody's going to say, oh, but you've broken your rules. Listen, they're my rules, and this is why. There is a rule that states thematic choices should be made, and a goblin scurrying through the wilderness, hiding under trees to try and scavenge his items is absolutely a thematic choice. And I'm not settled from RuneScape. I'm not all these insane people. I am Goblinman from Minecraft, and I didn't fancy getting all that stuff again. So, yeah. Oh, no way, no way, no way. Oh my god, no way. Go. Grab all the items. Huge, 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 huge. Okay. Oi, 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 oi. And we got the wall. Do we have the wall? Did we shear the sheep? No, I see the sheep. Oh my god. Right. Scurrying mission almost complete. Oh, you beautiful, beautiful creatures. Come here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. If we can go and get enough. Again. You know, okay, we've still got 24 iron. Beautiful. None in there, that's fine. Oh! Okay, right, let's recraft my tools. I need an axe. I probably had more stuff on the ground there, but I didn't even... Oh! I was just happy to see it. Happy I had most of it back. I'm ready to get back down here and make myself, you know what I'm about to say, a lovely place to sleep. You know, I'm just going to turn all the spruce into planks. And we lay down our planks. We lay down our bed. Oh, I want to thought maybe it would give me a different colour pillow. I don't know how advanced this game is nowadays, okay? And we're going to place it down. We're going to set our respawn. And life is looking pretty good for me right now. Right. Okay, so the inventory is a little bit sorted out, a little bit more sorted out, ready to go and explore some of these caves. And if you remember the abandoned mineshaft, but isn't that just a great example of why this series, whew, it's stressful. It's stressful. And obviously, most people probably would have died there, but you get so overconfident, and I forget, you know, with early game Minecraft on hard difficulty, you just get thrown about. But there will come a time where I'm docking the enchanted gear. There will come a time where we are far more unkillable. But for now, we've got to play careful because things can go wrong. But now we do have the bed. So, when we go exploring, we will spawn down in our cave. But we will leave it there for today. So, thank you for watching if you got this far in whatever this was. I feel like the tone really shifted as the video progressed. But that's absolutely... I'm leaving it in. That's absolutely okay. We are going to be conquering the abandoned mineshaft next episode and working on some new ways of transportation. So until then, goodbye, goblins.